Babbies, welcome back to my channel right here, and as you can see from the title, we're gonna talk about much serious things, not really serious, but 5 ways you can earn some bucks at the comfort of your own home, which I am doing for a while now, so I'm gonna share it with the bunch of you guys. So before we go on that note, I'm gonna remind you to give this video a thumbs up. It will help me out a lot, and of course click that subscribe button down below. Be part of this insane beauty squad that is always all over the place. And of course, if you are subscribed, thank you so much for loving and supporting this video. So you can ring the notification bell and be notified of all of the pizzazz that is happening on this channel. But without further ado, this is selling slightly or unused stuff online. And if you kind of have a lot of things, like if you're kind of a girl and you have lots of clothes on your closet that are slightly used and it's all bulking up and it's piling up on you, you can sell it online, post it on SHOPEE. If you kind of have and want to have a coupon code, use my code down bar. But you can use and sell those stuff online and post it on your page, create a page, especially kind of if you have a lot of makeup on your vanity like I do. You kind of post it and sell it slightly used, and a lot of people will buy that and sell it kind of a bit lower in price. It is gonna kind of earn you some. Okay, so the next one in here is something that is going around in the Philippines. It's English online tutor jobs. Now you have a lot of choices to choose from. The popular one is RAREJOB, which kind of you're teaching students from Japan, I think, and also 51 Talk. Those two kind of companies right there. The one is teaching kids in the Japan and the other one is in China. I both have kind of relatives that is teaching in RAREJOB and 51 Talk, and the pay is really good. And you kind of have your time on your hands. Like you can do it part-time if you kind of have a kid or anything like that. If you have prior commitments, it's also really great. The other not so popular ones are Grablingo, JP1 English, but they kind of are in the same range and the pay is really good, and also by hours. So I think it's much easier to enter into 51 Talk rather than RAREJOB, but they're kind of the same, and it's kind of having a technical check and kind of what they call this, a demo teaching, and then you can kind of start teaching yourself. But I haven't tried that one, but I heard that to my other, like I said, relatives, that it is really good and the pay is amazing. So the number 3 in here is data entry jobs and chat support email jobs online. So you kind of have to kind of scour the internet for these jobs, but the pay is also really good and it's on dollars. So some company on the US will kind of hire people here in the Philippines for data entry and chat support email jobs. Now data entry is you're just gonna put in sometimes Excel or Google Sheets some info that the company will give you, and you're gonna organize that. That is data entry. And chat support email jobs is kind of the company from the US have a website and people go in that website and ask things, and you're gonna be the one to answer them through chat support. So those two jobs kind of coincide, but the pay is also really amazing, and you don't have to have immense skills for those two jobs, and the pay is by the hour, so it is also amazing. But like I said, you kind of have to scour the internet and search for those jobs. But if you kind of searched or found a job like that, it is really good, and it will help you kind of earn by week, by 2 weeks, or by the month. So the number 4 in here is the content writing jobs. You also would have to scour the internet for this content writing jobs. I suggest Upwork.com or online Filipino virtual assisting, something like that. You kind of have to go on that website and apply yourselves. But this, if you're really good at writing articles and stuff like that, researching, this pays really good. The only con that I have in content writing is sometimes it doesn't pay you as much as you think you would. It's much better to kind of search for a job that pays by the hour than paying you by the work that you make, which content writing is like that. Like if you do some article, you're gonna get paid, but if you kind of work for that article for like 5 hours, it's kind of not that kind of, what they call this, not that worth it if the pay is really small. But if you're kind of good on those article writing things, like my sister is kind of part-timing on that, and the pay is good. But yeah, so if you kind of have the talent for writing and things like that, researching, then I suggest scour the internet for content writing jobs, and it pays you okay. So the last and definitely not the least and the most popular one is the virtual assisting admin assistant jobs online. Now this is a lot of specifications. I have been a virtual assistant myself, but if you're a virtual assistant, you kind of have to do all those things compact into one. So you're gonna be the one to answer all the emails. You're gonna be the one to kind of research things your kind of boss wants you to search. You're gonna be the one to kind of input data into the CRM, all those things like that. So you're gonna be all around, but the pay is by the hour, and the pay is also really good. And sometimes if you think that virtual assistant is intimidating, just try it and you will learn some things yourself. When I started kind of virtual assisting myself, I am kind of confused on the things that they want me to do, but once you do it, you're gonna realize that it's easy, and you kind of have to, you can do it by yourself, and it is so fulfilling, and you're in the comfort of your own home. Nothing beats that. But that is it for me this night. It's a short and sweet video, but I hope this video will be helpful to lots of you guys. And like I said, again, rapid fire like, subscribe, and ring that bell to have all Pizzazz content. And I'm gonna go now because I have work later on, but I'm gonna see you puppies on my next one.